Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Awards Roundtable. This is the show where we give you all awards coverage, um, throughout uh, the whole award season. And today, we finally got announced to us the Bafta nominations. So we are going to uh, talk about all the Bafta nominees and run through all those. There are definitely some big snubs, but there are also some surprises that honestly I was jumping for joy, and it was like Christmas morning this morning for me. So there is definitely some fun surprises in there. Some of them are in the thumbnail that you guys see, but um, I'm really excited to break that down. And of course, we're also going to be discussing all the guilds, meaning the WGA, DGA, and PGA. And then we're going to talk about how all these awards, how they're going to affect the Oscars uh, going forward on Tuesday. Tuesday, we will wake up early, asked in the morning, and give you guys
Yep.
our reaction video to us watching the Oscar nominees for the first time live.
818 ain't bad for you though.
818 ain't bad for me, but it's gonna be bad for you because isn't it like 618 for you or something?
No.
5?
8.
Oh shoot.
I'll be
Yes.
up though. I always get up early and I watch the nominees.
Oh yeah. So hey, you'll be up, I'll be up, and then
And then
we'll
we gotta do it that night too, so we have time to process too.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so we're gonna discuss that. And also, speaking of the Oscars, so I just want to make this quick announcement. So I've been trying to make schedules now for our shows because I want to have like days that we do shows. So it's like this day we'll do this show, this day we'll do this show, and I want to start doing schedules like that. And so if Ross is okay with this day, I was thinking every Monday is when we will do awards roundtable because Sunday night is always the awards. So that means the next day we would get on here and then we would tell you guys our thoughts and everything like that on the wins and all that stuff for every time there's an award show on Sunday. Um, and so I feel like Monday is a good spot for it. So we will start doing these shows on Monday, starting this Monday. I do want to do a video with you, Ross, where we will give our final Oscar predictions this Monday.
Yeah, because
So,
like the BAFTA really put a foot in the ass of everything.
yeah, the SAGs already did that, and now the BAFTA just made it worse. So,
I hate to say, but one person is dead too.
unfortunately, and we already know what that one person is in the thumbnail if you guys see it. But we will discuss that as we go along. But I'm obviously happy to always be joined by my awards
Yeah.
fellow, Ross Bristro here, big awards guy. So I'm very
Oh,
happy.
I remember though, a few years ago, I was saying in April before the Oscars. Remember when the what was that Glenn Close movie called? The Wife?
Yeah, yeah,
I would
something.
said she might win for that,
Yeah,
and she almost did, I think.
she almost did, but I think the film was a little bit too small that it ended up going to Olivia Colman. But she still ended up winning the Globe and such. But um, and I just found this out today that apparently Denzel Washington, and we'll go into the BAFTAs. This will be a good transition into going to the BAFTA nominees first. But Denzel Washington, in his entire career, he's arguably maybe, in my opinion, Joaquin Phoenix is my favorite actor, but to me, in my opinion, Denzel is like in conversation for the best actor. And the fact that he has never gotten a BAFTA nom just shocks me to my core. Like, that's unbelievable to me that he's never gotten a BAFTA nomination um, throughout his entire run of his career. But I mean, and unfortunately, seems like it doesn't happen here either for him. So, because he did not get nominated for Best Actor, but we will talk more into that as we go along. Uh, it's definitely a shocking category, and the way that they're doing it this year, I'm not super sure of, but like I know it's like there's like it's voted on other than best film. I think best film is voted on by a lot of people, but like every other, and I think outstanding British film, but like I think every other category is voted on by like a jury. I think the
That's what they did
jury
the
is,
last year too.
yeah, I think the jury is like of like 16 people or something like that. So it's really not that many people, um, but at least in that sense, it gives like the jury watches every single film, and so then they end up being able to nominate it honestly, and I really appreciate that. Even though there are some major snubs here, so we'll start out with, I guess, you want to which category category you want to start out with, the big one, or you just want to?
Let's just start out with the small, like the Oscars do it.
Okay, so we'll start out. The Oscars always start out with a best supporting um, actor category. So, do you want to do actor first or actress?
Actress.
So, for best supporting actress, guys, we've got Katrina Belfast, not shocking. Jessie Buckley, The Lost Daughter. This was fun to see because I had her in my BAFTA 5. And the reason I had her in my BAFTA 5 was because of Wild Rose when that got nominated, and nobody expected Wild Rose to get a BAFTA nomination. But Jessie Buckley got in for that. So Jessie Buckley is huge for the BAFTAs. And so I think that's pretty pretty great that she gets in. She's one of my favorites. And then Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, one of very few West Side Story nominations. And then this one made me jump for joy.
Yes.
It happened, guys. It happened at the Critics' Choice, and it happened here at the British Academy Awards, aka BAFTAs. Hopefully, it can happen at the
Hope. I
regular Academy Awards.
I hope, but
I hope. We're fingers crossed with Critics' Choice and this. Who knows?
I
But
don't know though. I don't know how it's a supporting, but that's another topic for another day.
well, her I could see being supporting. It's the other girl, Martha Plimpton. I would
Yeah,
love to
but
see.
though, to be fair though,
Um,
there's maybe like 5 minutes without her.
yeah, I can understand that. But for Best Supporting Actress, they nominated Ann Dowd for Mass, which, guys,
Yes.
this made me so happy. Ann Dowd for Mass, please, Academy, if you're watching this, I know voting's up, but like, if you are watching this and you have not voted Ann Dowd, switch it right now. Find a way to do it right now and switch it because Ann Dowd, the fact that the entire Mass cast hasn't gotten anything is just other than Ann Dowd, is just killing me. So
If you
for
guys too, if anybody watching, it'll be a hard double watch, but watch Carnage and then watch Mass.
what's Carnage?
Oh, Carnage is this Roman Polanski movie that's a lot like Mass.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll have to check that out. I've never actually seen
Yeah,
it.
do you know what it said though?
What?
It says that, hold on. Yeah, like it has like Jodie Foster, Kate Winslet, Christoph Waltz, and John C. Reilly, and do what it says.
What?
In some roughhousing between two 11-year-olds named Zachary and Ethan erupts into real violence. Ethan loses two teeth. Zachary's parents, Alan and Nancy, meet with Ethan's parents to smooth things over. However, what starts as a polite meeting between adults descends into finger pointing, tantrums, and insults.
Oh wow.
So
That
you see
does
how
sound.
that could work with the double feature or no?
Yeah, I can see how that works with a double feature. And if you guys want to do a triple feature, there's a film from this year I still need to catch up on called The Fallout. Our friend Andrew's seen it, but I still need to catch up on it. But that's all about a school shooting, but from the team's perspective. Um, so that would also
Yeah,
be really
because
powerful.
like with Carnage though, it's only set in one room too, and it's with
Oh
the
wow, nice.
talking. Like about how the breakdown happens.
Yeah, just like what Mass was. It's just people in a room talking, and but it's so good. And I was unfortunately sad we didn't see it in screenplay, but that's another thing. But first off, Bacon says, "Hey guys, hello Bacon. Hope
Hey,
you're doing well."
Bacon.
Um, but yeah, so and Dowd for Mass, that made my heart just so happy. That was already the one I was jumping for joy at. But then you also had Anjanou Ellis for King Richard. Great pick. That was awesome. And then we had Ruth Nega for Passing. So
Yes.
that's pretty great. Yvette Castro says, "Hi,
Oh yeah, she's my friend in school. Yeah.
hi everyone. Cool. Nice to meet you, Yvette. I always like seeing the new face here, and since you know Ross, that's you should consider subscribing to the channel since I have him on a lot if you haven't already. But um, thanks for being here, Yvette. Hope you enjoy. Um, so yeah, the supporting actress. That's the supporting actress pick. Any other thing that you want to talk about in that
No,
category?
but I think I know who's gonna win, and then they should. But like, I don't know how rare it is though that'll happen though. It's like I think that honestly, Ariana DeBose is gonna win for playing Anita. That rarely ever happens, right?
That what?
Okay, like Rita Moreno completely, like swept back then for playing Anita in the original West Side Story.
Yeah,
And now Ariana DeBose expected to sweep too.
true.
The same role. That rarely ever happens.
The last time we've ever seen a clean sweep, I believe, was Joaquin Phoenix and Joker. Didn't he
No, no,
like?
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about the sweeping. I'm talking about like winning the Oscar for the same role again.
Ah, okay, yeah, that is very rare to happen. Um, and it would be funny if come Oscar time she's nominated alongside Rita Moreno. But
Three, like I could think of three times. What one of them doesn't. One of them was The Godfather and The Godfather Part Two, Joker, and then now this. Hopefully,
yeah. Have you ever seen that one called the Offer? That trailer called The Offer coming about the making of The Godfather.
not yet. But there is a TV show that I wish I could have included. It's called Gaslight.
Oh, interesting.
The cast is amazing too.
Nice.
It has Sean Penn,
Ooh,
Julia Roberts, Dan Stevens, Betty Gilpin, and then Shea Wingham.
ooh, that is really nice. So for so since we did supporting actress, we'll do supporting actor, and then we'll run through some of the other categories. But for supporting actor, there's one I know you'll like in here, and one that I know I'll really like in here. But there's Mike
I like
Feist.
three of them.
There's Mike Feist for West Side Story. That
Yes,
I
he was
know,
great.
I know you're big onto that. Kieran Hines for Belfast.
Eh.
Troy Kotzer for Coda.
Yes.
He is clean sweeping, and I love to see it. And then this one made my heart just smile. We have Woody Norman for Come On, Come On. Oh, the fact that a little kid like him can stand on his own and almost outact Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know if he does, but like the fact that he can almost do that goes to show how phenomenal of an actor he is, and he should be getting supporting actor nom at the Oscars. Unfortunately, that may not happen, but who knows? He got the BAFTA. Some surprise could happen like that, but I would love to see it, but unfortunately, I don't think it will happen. But I'm just glad he got the BAFTA here to make up for that. And another one I know you're huge on is Jesse Plemons, The Power of the Dog.
He was amazing in it.
You got him for that. Oh yeah, he absolutely was great in it. And then Cody Schmidt McPhee for The Power of the Dog.
Yeah, and then I'm just happy about Mike Faced, and then like Troy Kotzer and Jesse Plemons, and then like I've heard that like Woody Norman's the best child performance since Jacob Tremblay in Room.
I would agree with that. To me, like this is how good he is. That my top two that I would want to win this category is Troy Kotzer, number one. I think that he should win. But then I think Woody Norman would be my second to win this category. That's how good Woody Norman is in Come On, Come On. And so I am so it's between those two, but I think it's gonna go to Cody Schmidt McPhee.
Yeah, he's been winning everywhere. But though There's this meme going around like Power the Dog that I don't get at all.
What?
Okay, if they have a poster of Call Me by Your Name, right?
Yeah.
And they said if Call Me by Your Name and set in the night, if it was set in the 1920s, would be Power the Dog, and I went, no.
No. But I will say though, it's interesting that they nominated 2 supporting actors, but they did not nominate Kirsten Dunst for supporting actress.
Or they did not also do not notice who's been slipping lately too?
Who?
Jamie Dornan.
Yeah, Jamie Dornan for Belfast. He misses here. And of course, Jason Isaacs for ass misses. But hey, at least we didn't get an embarrassment of like Jared Leto in there to, you know, take over for Jason Isaacs. I'm very happy with this. I'm still very happy with the 6 that we got here. I think that's really great. So now going into the more smaller categories, we will go into casting first. So for casting, we've got a British film I have not seen yet called Boiling Point. I expected that to get in because they love their British cinema. And then Dune, The Hand of God, which was kind of surprising, King Richard, and West Side Story. A couple ones missing here is No Licorice Pizza for casting. Made me so happy to see No House of Gucci here, and then also no Power of the Dog. That was kind of shocking considering all the other love it's been getting. And no Coda, unfortunately. So there's a lot here that I only got 3 right in this category, which is Dune, King Richard, and West Side Story. Um, so what do you think the casting category?
I've only seen 3 of them, so yeah, but like they were all good casting, including like before, like like the book, if you read Dune, how they talk about like how his father has this olive skin, and I'm
Yeah,
thinking that is Oscar Isaac.
absolutely. But uh, next up, we've got the category of cinematography. And in this category, we have uh, Dune from Greg Fraser. Not shocking there. We've got Nightmare Alley, No Time to Die for cinematography, which is really nice surprise. Cinematography, No Time to Die is really good. And then The Power of the Dog and The Tragedy of Macbeth.
I could see this being the Oscars, honestly.
Yeah, I could see it being the Oscars 5. But I think they nominated No Time to Die because of it being the whole British aspect of it. But
Yeah, but maybe though, but too, like okay, um, uh, the cinematography in Belfast was good,
yeah,
but it wasn't amazing. In
it's
fact, do you know what movie I thought actually had better cinematography that could have gotten nominated more?
what?
Cerno.
Yeah, and also, um, it's not even the best. Like, it's not even the second best black and white cinematography of the year because uh, even Come On, and Passing were both better black and white cinematography movies than Belfast was. So I really hope that this is the 5. I would be really happy with that 5 if they did that. But we'll have to just wait and
How weird
see.
is it though? Okay, like Nightmare Alley is available on 2 streaming services now.
It is, yeah. That's very interesting. I will have to go check out Nightmare Alley.
You know where it's
On
on?
It's on HBO Max and Hulu.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. I never heard of that really. I mean, like I have, but for like older movies, will be like on Tubi and then it'll be on Amazon, but not a new movie like this.
I know that's kind of they must have made like a deal or something. That's kind of interesting. So next up, is production design. Now, for production design, we have Cyrano,
Yes.
and there's a lady on there who named Katie Spencer, who worked on Cyrano. Unfortunately, Spencer did not get in for this or costumes, or anything, and we will talk about that.
Yes.
But uh, and then you have Dune for production design, The French Dispatch, my personal pick in this category, and then you got Nightmare Alley and West Side Story. So, what do you think of that five, and which one do you think could
I
win?
love it, and then like I love West Side Story, more
Yeah, it's Cyrano
because
too. We haven't finished Cyrano yet, but that has
though.
really good production design.
But
That's
though, like what they do though, I don't know if this is cinematography or production design. Do you remember the funeral scene, right? In the original, how cheesy it is.
yeah.
In the new one, it's shot off from a far distance because it's on where the balcony where they first met.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, so you see, so I think that's a production design thing.
Yeah, I think you're right there. So that's that.
See,
Yeah.
isn't the remake already better from what I'm telling you than the original?
Oh yeah, but that's not hard. Um, but yeah, so production design. I think just the biggest snub here is no Spencer,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Um, yeah, I think that really hurt. No tragedy Macbeth either. I thought that was kind of a little bit of a snub, um, but still a very solid
I could see the Nightmare Alley
category.
winning.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you know
Yeah.
why?
Why?
It is like almost like best editing, where the most
Yeah.
and that one, like okay, like Cyrano does, but not really. Dune, I could see too.
A Nightmare Alley. The reason I think that could also have the upper hand is the fact what we just mentioned. It just dropped on Hulu. It just dropped on HBO Max. So any of these people voting, if they don't have like screeners for it or they don't have anything like that, they have access to watch it through that, and so that will help it in the voting. And so I really think that could play in his favor. And honestly, Nightmare Alley, you'll see here as we mention it, Nightmare Alley actually did fairly well considering that it did pretty bad on the actual like BAFTA long lists.
Did you ever
Um,
see it?
Not yet. It's on HBO Max, and I plan to watch it here very soon on HBO, probably this weekend. So um, I plan to watch that as well as many other things I'm trying to catch up on. But uh, really excited to check that out for costume design. Again, no Spencer. They hate that movie, and this is the freaking British Academy. This is run by Prince William. But okay. Um, but for costume design, you have Cruella, which is awesome. That is great. That's going all the way. I think that's great. One that I honestly may have this one. Cruella was my favorite, but this one might actually take it for me. Is Cyrano. The costumes in that look really great. So,
You're just saying that because the girl wears a low cut dress in it.
not gonna lie, that is pretty nice. But it's between Cruella and Cyrano. Both of those
Yeah.
are really good. And then there's Dune, The French Dispatch, and Nightmare Alley. So all very solid choices. Um, so what do you think of that category? Is there any missing or
Except for Spencer, and the Power of the Dog.
and West Side Story?
Yeah, Power of the Dog too is missing
Yeah,
there.
yeah. All of them are missing there in costume design. What do you think will win and should win for
I
costume?
think that Cyrano should win, but Cruella will win.
Yeah, I probably would agree with that um, assessment there. Which I wouldn't complain because Cruella is
Was
amazing.
not my favorite movie, but the costumes were
Costume.
great. Especially like that one part. You remember
Oh
like
yeah,
with the fire costume.
yeah. That was fantastic. Even the newspaper costume that she made or whatever was like great.
Yeah.
Uh, but for makeup and hair, we have Cruella again. There it is. Um, we have Cyrano, Dune, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and House of Gucci. So I think the clear front runner here is either Eyes of Tammy Faye or House of Gucci. Um, as far as what I think should win, I think probably Eyes of Tammy Faye. I haven't seen it yet, but like just from that trailer alone and some clips I've seen, like holy shit, man, she looks unrecognizable. It's insane. Her and Andrew Garfield. Whenever Andrew Garfield's older, like he looks unrecognizable. So
And then the guy who plays Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, looks unrecognizable too.
yeah, so it's like they're all doing amazing makeup work in Eyes of Tammy Faye. While House of Gucci, it's really just Jared Leto's show as far as makeup goes. But and Dune, it's really just the Stellan Skarsgård or
Yeah.
but yeah, for Eyes of Tammy Faye, I would give it to that. For that, is there any missing here, or what do you think should win?
Spencer, and then I actually, like most people don't like it. I actually think that the makeup in being the Ricardos was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that, and also I because it got, I think it made the BAFTA long list in this category. I was bummed not to see the Suicide Squad here. I think that would have been a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
if they did TV though, do you know what would be my favorite next year?
What?
Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen all the TV shows, but as far as makeup, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
yeah,
makeup. Yeah,
definitely.
but do you really? I can see them nominating the prosthetic penis just because
Oh Lord, yeah. Um, but it is amazing makeup on
Lily James.
Lily James.
I don't even recognize her in it.
Yeah, me neither. She's unrecognizable. A lot of times you can like recognize just in the eyes or whatever, but her, it's
There's
she looks
only one part I did recognize her.
which part?
It is when like he was like calling her over and over and over again, and then like like she gives this smile that I've seen Lily James give that smile before.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I get that. So yeah, for me, those were my snubs. And what do you think should and will win?
Oh, I think that probably either Tammy Faye will win, and it probably should win, but though, Dune, for how they made Stellan Skarsgård look though, that I
Yeah,
think has a real chance. Cruella, no, if they had made Cerno, with the big nose, then maybe.
but the hairstyling in Cerno, as far as that goes, that is definitely really well done.
Yeah.
Um, so for best visual effects, uh, we've got Dune, Free Guy, Ghostbusters Afterlife, The Matrix Resurrections, and No Time to Die. So I think the biggest shocker here is Ghostbusters Afterlife. I don't think we expected that in there. I ended up getting 4 out of the 5. Yeah, I got 4 out of the 5 because Ghostbusters Afterlife got nominated, and I was not expecting that. Um, I had in that slot Spider-Man: No Way Home. So that did not, no Marvel movie made it in, no DC movie. This is all not superhero stuff. Um, no Suicide Squad, no Shang-Chi, none of that stuff. So
Ugh.
um, what are your thoughts on this category? And
My pick is actually No Time to Die, only because the special effects were really there.
yeah,
There's minimal CGI.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
And then the Matrix, I don't think had very good ones, is because like that 3D model thing they did just did not look good. And I've never seen Ghostbusters Afterlife yet, But
Oh,
Free Guy's special effects was good. Was good. It wasn't amazing, it fit the film. And then Dunes was amazing, but we've kind of like seen it before.
yeah, but it was still like the scale of it was massive. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it would definitely be. Um, uh, I personally would love it if Dune or No Time to Die wins. Um, I think for the BAFTA, I think I want Dune to win the Oscar, but for the BAFTA, I would love No Time to Die to win Best Special Visual Effects. So I think that's what I gotta give it to
Is
there.
Ghostbusters Afterlife good?
Yeah, it is good. It's just a little bit too much of the the um
Fan
fan
service?
service. Yeah, just a little bit too much. Like they throw it in your face, and you're just sort of like, okay, that's enough there. But um, the next category, we have sound, just sound, and in this category, we've got Dune. This one was a lovely surprise. The Last Night in Soho, No Time to Die. Another lovely surprise, A Quiet Place Part Two. I did not have that in there, and West Side Story. So, what do you think of this category?
Coda's missing.
Co- Coda is being left out of the sound categories, and it's driving me nuts because like they're nominating Belfast in sound for like one scene, one war scene or whatever. Coda deals with like where they do like what Sound of Metal does, where they will like lower and the sound to where you understand what it's like as a deaf person. Like the way that they do that with the sound design and everything is so well done. It's got nothing for sound, and that bugs me. But whatever.
Oh yeah, too. And then you know what I honestly think though? I didn't love the movie, but it has good sound. Was actually Don't Look Up.
Yeah, Don't Look Up had some really good sound. I saw that in the theater, so I definitely had that nice sound system to go with
Yeah,
it.
because like with that scene where Meryl Streep is like giving her speech at night right next to Ron Perlman, you could actually not hear her because the helicopter was in the way, and the wind was blowing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but I think that Dune should win because like Dune has amazing sound.
absolutely. Dune should win. I would. A lovely surprise would be Last Night in Soho if that won, but for me, I have to pick Dune. I think that Dune would should and will win. That's just amazing sound all around. Uh, and then we have next we've got best original score. This one is kind of a shocker, because the best score of them all is not even nominated. But okay, um, we've got for original score being the Ricardos.
Actually, that score was pretty good, I remember.
But I guess I need to go back and listen to the
Yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah, it was that smooth jazz score, remember?
Yeah, I guess I do remember that. I have to really just go back and listen to it again. But
Yeah, Don't Look Up didn't I don't even remember the score for that.
me neither. Like, Don't Look Up had a very forgettable score, and that gets in. But Dune, obviously, amazing score there. The French Dispatch, Alexander Desplat, obviously, it's amazing score. And The Power of the Dog from Johnny Greenwood, amazing score. Johnny Greenwood should be a double nominee here, though. Spencer, or even Licorice Pizza, because that has an amazing score as well. But Spencer should definitely get nominated here instead of Don't Look Up. It should be in here instead of Don't Look Up.
Yes.
That's kind of a ridiculous thing that the best score of the year didn't even get nominated. Ugh, that makes me mad. But hey, I still think while a certain person's dead and is not going to get nominated now, I still think that you could see Johnny Greenwood be a double nominee at the Oscars. I still think that's possible.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think of that category? And what do you?
It's okay. I think that Johnny Greenwood should win for Power of the Dog, and I think
Yeah,
that he will win. is because like Dune was nowhere near Hans Zimmer's best work.
It wasn't, but I just feel like Dune's gonna have a clean sweep for some reason. Like I feel like Dune's just gonna take it because it's just like the score whenever you go see that in a theater, like it's so just it belts out at you. So I
Yeah,
really
do you know what his Oscar win was for already though too?
what
Lion King.
yeah. Yeah, that's his only one. So honestly, he deserves another Oscar win because it's been so long since he's won an Oscar. It's kind of insane. Um,
I think that he'll get one in the future too if he doesn't win for this. Whenever that movie comes out, I'll check if he's doing it. But for the I forget what it's called. It's the one with Christopher Nolan.
the newer one that's coming out with Christopher Nolan.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I forget what it's called too, but it's about the time bomb thing or something.
yes.
Yeah, that movie with my wife Florence Pugh. Um, so that'll be definitely fun to see. Because I was missing Hans Zimmer during Tenet. Like I really wish he did Tenet, but that was still a good score. Um, so now we're in editing, and editing has a lovely surprise here, but it also has a major snub, and I will tell you the major snub once we get through it. So, uh, for editing, we have Belfast, which is fine. I mean, the editing wasn't that big of a deal in that movie for me. Dune, Licorice Pizza, which I'm happy about because the Licorice Pizza has a lot of long takes, and so I'm really surprised that they loved it enough to give it editing. But that definitely makes me happy. Um, and then No Time to Die and Summer of Soul, yes, because that is one of the best edited movies of the year, and it's a documentary. And I hope the Oscars do that, but they've never nominated a documentary for editing in their life. Um, but that did make me happy. Now, the snub, in my opinion, and what I still think is the best edited movie of the year, is Last Night in Soho. That should be here for best editing, and it's not. I think that should replace Belfast. I think you keep everything else here. You take out Belfast, and then you put in Last Night in Soho. But that's me personally. What are your thoughts on this category?
I agree, and I'm happy that Don't Look Up was not nominated for editing because that editing literally gave me a headache. You know,
Same. And I'm worried the Oscars are still going to say, well, it's the most edited. And so it's going to be like,
yeah, because like that one scene where they're like talking to that sheriff, and they talk about the death, and then it's something like fast cuts to the morgue thing. That gave me a headache.
I know, it was so bad. And I saw it in the theater. So whenever I was watching it on a big screen, I was like, oh, okay, that's a lot to take in.
Imagine it on a small TV still, though.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but
Um,
and I think that though, I hope Summer Soul wins, even though I haven't seen it, because like it's time that a documentary, like wins for editing because like some of those are actually harder to edit than regular movies.
Absolutely. And Summer of Soul, whenever you do watch it, which you'll probably see it before the Academy Awards to catch up for it, um, but Summer of Soul is whenever you watch it, you're gonna message me and be like, dude, the editing is incredible. Like what they do with the editing, it's so like at like a breakneck speed, but it's never like Don't Look Up.
Okay,
It feels like you're at a concert because it's all about a concert festival named Summer of Soul that was right across from Woodstock, and so it was like so everyone like it feels like you're snapping your fingers and dancing type of editing. It's really well done. Uh, and so I absolutely think Summer of Soul is worthy of the win here, and it should win. But I think what will win, this may surprise you. I think No Time to Die will win this.
the editing was good in that though. Wait,
Yeah.
actually, though, I might not disagree. I might disagree. Thinking about it. Do you know why?
Why?
Is the film's length that has to do with editing, right?
Yeah.
It was a little bit too long. The movie.
True. And Dune. I mean, Dune's a long movie too, but
Yeah,
um,
but like it didn't. Dune had the story to carry it.
yeah, good point. So I think that uh, I think Dune may actually be more the front runner here. Um, but it'll definitely be interesting to see. So next up, I'm going to run through these real fast because I don't really know these ones much. But for British short film, there's Affairs of the Art, Do Not Feed the Pigeons, and then Night of the Living Dread. That sounds really fun. I'll have to check that one out if I can find it. British short film, The Black Cop, The Palace, Stuffed, Three Meetings of the Extraordinary Committee, and that's it. Um, for the Rising Star Award.
I actually have a thing though. A bone to pick with this.
Oh, what?
No. Okay, two of the people on there, like are not rising stars. Because like they were already in bigger movies too.
Good point. I will get to it.
Lashana Lynch.
Uh, but yeah, we have Ariana DeBose, uh, Harris Dickinson, uh, Lashana Lynch, and then Millicent Simmons, and then Cody Schmidt McPhee. So, which ones did you have a problem with?
Lashana Lynch and Cody Smith McPhee.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Because
see
they were
that.
both in mega blockbusters.
They were. Weren't they both in X Men?
No, Lashana Lynch was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah. She was in Captain Marvel, and then,
Cody Smith
um,
McPhee was an X-Men, yeah.
I think they take it. You know who should have been in Rising Star instead?
The kid from Come On, Come On.
Yeah,
I've never seen Come On, Come On though.
you don't have to just to know that like that truly is a rising star.
Is it a good movie though? Do you think I like
Is
it?
Oh, I think you'd love it. It's to me my second favorite movie of the year, right behind Licorice Pizza. Uh, I really loved Come On, Come On. So I would have loved to have seen Woody Norman in here, but I think the clear front runner here is Ariana DeBose. Um,
Anytime that you host Saturday Night Live,
yeah, true. So I think she's a clear front runner for now in the category of uh, animated film. We've got Encanto, Flea, Luca, and the Mitchells versus the Machines. All very predictable. Those are four of your five nominees at the Oscars. So it's pretty predictable category. I would love for Flea to win, but I think Encanto's going to do a clean sweep.
yeah,
What
but
do you think?
I've never seen any of these. But I do want. I Flea looks like the most, like the most, like new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely is. But for um, best original screenplay, you've got Being the Ricardos, Aaron Sorkin, Belfast, Kenneth Branagh, which I'll be seeing his new film this month too in theaters.
which one?
Death on the Nile. Um, that'll be interesting. I'm seeing it for Emma Mackey. I don't care about that movie. I'm seeing it for Emma Mackey because I love her. Um, and then Don't Look Up. Uh, got in for screenplay from Adam McKay. We are living in a world, and you don't even have to see Come On, to know that Mike Mills, who is an amazing writer, and Mass also. We are living in a world where Mass or Come On does not get nominated for screenplay, but Don't Look Up does.
Don't Look Up. One of the worst parts was the screenplay.
I agree. It was I don't know why.
It wasn't that it's an okay, like my friends ask me like what do I think about it? And I say it's one of the most like weirdest experiences I had in a movie. I'm entertained by it and I like it, but the writing's bad, the acting's bad, and the editing is terrible. But I still kind of enjoyed it.
Same. I still enjoyed it, but it was just it's not really an Oscar worthy movie in my opinion.
No.
And I just think it's kind of crazy that all these awards, especially BAFTAs, like it just does not feel like a BAFTA movie at all. And I'm really shocked that BAFTAs have been loving
Because
like,
two. Actually, like I think it only should get nominated for one thing though, honestly.
what?
The song.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ariana Grande's song, "Just to Look Up." I think that is definitely a worthy top 5 contender. Which I thought BAFTAs do original song, but I never saw original song listed here. So I guess they didn't do it this year. Um, but yeah, that's kind of nuts that got in. But you also have King Richard, which is a nice surprise. I didn't have King Richard in there for original screenplay, so that's a nice surprise. And then you have Licorice Pizza. Um, Now, I actually think the front runner here is actually Paul Thomas Anderson. I think Licorice Pizza is the front runner. But I could see like something like being the Ricardos making an upset
Or Belfast.
or Belfast. Yeah. Um, what they do love King Richard though. So what do you think of this category? What do you think is the front runner?
I think that honestly that like Belfast is the front runner, but don't be surprised like if a being the Ricardos or Licorice Pizza upsets, because if Don't Look Up upsets, I'll be mad.
I will too. I'm gonna be furious that if that gets it over Licorice Pizza or King Richard. Um, but I think I'm other than Don't Look Up, I would say take that out, put in Mass, and then I would say take out Belfast and put in Come On, and that's like a perfect 5. But
Being the Ricardos, though, like I did like that one scene. I love that. I like the movie, but that one scene I love that was so well written too.
yeah, and I mean
What
it.
was when J.K. Simmons took her into the bar?
Yeah, that was one of the best parts. And the screenplay, I mean, is one of the best parts because it's Aaron Sorkin. The screenplay is definitely one of the best. Uh, Now, adapted screenplay.
Yes,
We've got Coda
yes,
going all the way, making me so happy. Sean Heder, you better win that. It's the best adapted screenplay of the year. I hope it does, but I don't think it's going to her, unfortunately. I think it's going to another woman, though. And then we've got Drive My Car, which is a fun little surprise there. And I've seen up to 40 minutes of this movie because
is it good?
I have a screener for it. It's 3 fucking hours. I want to split it
I
into
know,
parts.
but
So
is
I've
it
only
good
seen the
though?
first 40 minutes, and I'm loving it so far. But get this, I literally watched up to the title sequence. It takes 40 minutes to get to the title sequence.
What?
Yeah, it takes 40 minutes to get to the title sequence, which is like crazy. So yeah, that's kind of insane. But I really am a big fan of Drive My Car so far. Once I have a chance to finish it, I'll let you guys know more of it. Um, but yeah, it's really good. And so I'm really happy to see that in there. Then you've got Dune, which kind of shocks me because that's more of a technical type film, but
Yeah, but remember what we talked about like how hard the book is to read, so it was almost impossible to adapt.
this is true, and they did it really, really
And
well.
it's a really hard people. I do recommend reading it if you can, but it is a difficult read.
Yeah, like I've been trying to read the book, and I have to read over chapters multiple times
Me too.
because it's just really hard to read.
It's
Um,
still very it's great though, but it's just hard.
it is. It's a definitely a challenge. Um, And then next you have The Lost Daughter from Maggie Gyllenhaal, which I still need to check out on Netflix before I vote for the Independent Spirit Awards. But I think that's a good choice. And then the one I think will win, which is The Power of the Dog. So,
Yep. I think The Power Dog will win and should win.
I think The Power Dog will win. I think Coda should win.
Oh yeah, you're right though. But though, to be fair though, The Power of the Dog though, like it's hard to write subtlety.
It has really what?
It's really hard to write subtlety,
This is true. That's true.
And then the Power of the Dog is a masterclass in subtlety.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It does a really good job there. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what is a snub and adapted screenplay.
I know what though, maybe.
What?
Since I haven't seen any of them, maybe if they could ask 6-1 for Tick Tick Boom or Cyrano.
Yeah, Tick Tick Boom or Cyrano. Those are 2-1. Tick Tick Boom got nothing.
It's not dead though. It's not dead though. I don't think it is. Because we'll get to the PGA.
We will, and one of the people we talk about still got in for SAG and such. So I think that's fine there. For best documentary, we've got becoming
Cousteau. Yep. It sounds like a better version of Don't Look Up.
Oh, interesting.
So you know why? It says the film follows the life and career of Jacques Cousteau, who tries to warn the world for decades about climate change.
Oh, interesting. And it's on Disney Plus because of the whole National Geographic thing. So I have to.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out soon. Another one that's nominated that's on Disney Plus, so you guys can watch, is The Rescue, which I also need to check out. That sounds really good. One I've seen that is available on Hulu for all of you to see. Speaking of Disney, because Disney owns Hulu, is Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. So that's great that's in there. And I honestly personally think that Summer of Soul is the front runner to win the Oscar. I think that is now the front runner, and it really makes me happy. But then for best documentary,
yeah. You said one more too.
Oh yeah, we've also got Flea,
which I heard Flea is the front runner.
Interesting. I would be happy with that because it's my favorite documentary of the year. But Summer of Soul, though, was so good that I would be totally fine with that as well. But there are some missing, like the Sparks Brothers from Edgar Wright. I thought he'd get in because he's British. Edgar Wright, they love him. But so that didn't get in. There's, maybe a couple others here. That one on Netflix about the Catholic priests. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, too. And then I'm gonna look up if it was this year or last year because, if they had put it in theaters, it would have qualified. Let me look. It's the sports one. Let me find it. Let's see when it came out. Okay, it came out in 2020. Never mind. Then it was called The Last Dance.
That's a limited series. So that
I know though, but I thought it could have been, if it was released in theaters, though, it could have been because like they did it with the OJ one. It's the same company too.
Oh wow, nice. So yeah, that would have been that would have been really nice. But
it was in 2020. Yeah.
Overall, I think that's a really good category. So for film not in the English language, we've got Drive My Car, The Hand of God, Parallel Mothers, which I still need to see my screener for, Petite Maman, awesome movie, and then my personal favorite to win this category, The Worst Person in the World. So happy that The Worst Person in the World's here. No A Hero. That shocks me because A Hero has been getting in everywhere. So I'm very shocked to Hero, which is on Amazon Prime now for anyone to watch. Very shocked that didn't get in. And I'm kind of surprised because Titan, my favorite foreign film of the year, will pop up in another category. But I'm kind of surprised it didn't get in for foreign language film.
Yeah, you're right.
But what are your thoughts on this category? And
I haven't seen any of them, but I just want Almodovar is one of my favorite directors, so I hope that he wins.
nice. But yeah, to me, I definitely recommend The Worst Person in the World if you can find that. It's really well done. And it's definitely, I think you would definitely like it a lot. So for outstanding debut by a British writer, director, or producer, you've got After Love, Boiling Point, The Harder They Fall, Keyboard Fantasies, whatever that is, and Passing. So I had
Wow, do you know who directed though? Passing,
Rebecca Hall. Yeah.
great actress, one of my crushes too.
Oh yeah, she is absolutely a great actress, and she did a really good job on it for her directing debut. I would give it to her, and I think that she is the front runner to win this. But the uh, I got though 1, 2, 3 right because I did not have The Harder They Fall
I
and
never saw it.
or Keyboard Fantasies. Never even heard of that film. So uh, interesting category. Um, and then for outstanding for best director, where did it go? It's talking about we went to directing debut, and now we're in director. You have After Love, Drive My Car again. They love Drive My Car. Happening, Licorice Pizza, Paul Thomas Anderson. The The Power of the Dog, Jane Campion. And this one, I was jumping for joy because this is the best directed movie of the year. This is the girl who should be clean sweeping all the awards. This is the woman who should be taking home the Academy Award. She's not going to do any of that, unfortunately. But here, though, I'm glad to see her in the BAFTA. And Julia DeCournau, my girl, got in for Titan. And so that makes me really, really happy. I was jumping up in the air when that happened. So, obviously, Titan should win, but I think what will win is The Power of the Dog. What are your thoughts on this category? Is there anyone missing? And what do you think?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's a few. I don't know how this, like, okay, they didn't nominate, Denis Villeneuve
Oh my god! What the fuck? You're right.
or Kenneth Branagh.
I did not realize. Shit. I mean, Kenneth Branagh. That's
No. It's because like his film got nominated for Best Picture though.
yeah, and it was I think the second most nominated film alongside Dune, if I remember correctly. Like
Nope, it's the third.
third. Okay. What was the second?
Power of the Dog.
Okay, because Power of the Dog and that both have 11, I believe. But
Power of the Dog has 8.
oh, okay. Dune was the one with 11 nominations. So, but yeah. Oh my god, that shocked my system. I didn't even realize that. Jeez. Okay, I mean they're still going to aim for director at the Oscars, but like, man, that's kind of crazy. They missed the BAFTA here, but um, man. So what do you think is the front runner then?
Jane Campion. Jane Campion, I think, will win.
Yeah.
Even though that Jane Campion though did a great job at directing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She did a great job, but Julia DeCournau, the fact that she can make a film about a girl having sex with a car, amazing. Like that tells you something. And the fact that she was able to pull off that one take sequence at the beginning, that's incredible directing.
Yes.
Um, and it was actually one take too. It wasn't even edited to look like one take. So For best leading. Now, do you want to do leading actor first or leading actress?
Actor.
All right. So for best leading actress, we've got
Actor.
or actor. I mean, yeah. For best leading actor, we've got Adil Akhtar. I hope I pronounced your name right, man. For Ali Nava, Mahershala Ali for Swan Song. That was a surprise. Uh, Benedict Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog. Leonardo DiCaprio for Don't Look Up. And then Stephen Graham for Boiling Point. Great actor, by the way. I love Stephen Graham.
Yeah. He was the best part about Carnage.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But he's also in this show with Sean Bean called Time, and he's really good in that. And then Will Smith is for King Richard. Now, this one has a decent amount of snubs. So we are missing, obviously, Denzel. But Denzel has never gotten a BAFTA nom, so I guess it's not surprising. Still can't wrap my head around that. But no Javier Bardem. No Nicolas Cage for Pig.
No, okay. No, the actor I want to win though is Peter Dinklage in Cyrano, is because like we watched maybe 30 minutes of Cyrano and then he was incredible, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. And then another one that I would argue honestly should win. If it wasn't Cyrano, I would give it to this guy who wasn't even nominated. Is Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
You see him in the thumbnail there. Andrew Garfield was not nominated. Was shut out of the BAFTAs, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, he'll still get into the Oscars because he's gotten in for the SAG, Critics' Choice, all these other biggies. But
I just wish that Robin De Jesus was getting into.
I know Robin De Jesus, he got in for only like one major awards thing, and it was kind of sad. But Robin De Jesus is such a good performance in that. I really think that he
I actually
should.
think he was better. He was better.
Yeah, I think he was too, and that's coming from someone who I would say if Andrew Garfield was nominated in this category, I would probably give it to Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah, too. No, like people like Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors ever.
Yeah.
But he is nowhere near Oscar worthy or awards worthy. And Don't Look Up. I'm sorry, he's just not.
It's not his best performance by a landslide. Uh, it's like every other performance he's gotten lately. Sure, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Wolf of Wall Street,
The
The
Revenant.
all that stuff, absolutely worthy. But but here, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really see it. Um, but what do you think overall of this category and like this? And
They messed up. They messed up really bad. Like I'd never even heard of like all in the movie. And then like Mahershala Ali though in Swan Song was not that big of a surprise for me.
I guess not. I mean, he got in for the Globe, but that's like the only other place I know he's gotten in at.
Yeah, but I know that Will Smith is gonna win.
I would not be so sure. I could see at the BAFTA. I think Will Smith would definitely win the SAG, but I think at the BAFTA, I could see Benedict Cumberbatch making an upset. Honestly,
Yeah, but he was amazing in The Power of the Dog.
absolutely, he was incredible. Um, so I think Benedict Cumberbatch will win, but honestly, he might should win. Honestly, but Will Smith, I could definitely see pulling it out. Who do you think will and should win?
I think that Benedict Cumberbatch should win, but Will Smith will win.
Yeah, that's a good
Do
pick.
you know? Do you know too now? And this is kind of like shallow thing. Do you know when do I think an actor or actress has made it to?
What?
When you go to their filmography on Wikipedia and it says, like click here to view their full filmography.
Oh wow, what actor is it doing that for?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah. Well,
Or
he
like
is.
this, you know what I mean though by that, right?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
they have that on the Wikipedia.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I don't really use Wikipedia much for an actor's filmography, um, but that is pretty cool. Um, so for best leading actress,
Oh God.
oh boy, the awards race has just become way more interesting. I gotta give this awards race credit. Honestly, this is probably one of the most exciting awards races we've had in a while because, like, I don't know what the shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, because like I could. Yeah, but you know.
It's just baffling to me at this point. But let's go through this. There are not just one, but multiple names missing here. So
Some of them I never even heard of.
I know, right? We've got for leading actress, Lady Gaga for House of Gucci. For House of Gucci.
Never
Uh,
saw it. I want to though. It's online.
yeah, me too. So I'll have to check that out soon. And I hear she's really good in it. So I'll have to definitely compare her performance, and especially now that she may be the front runner for the Oscar now. It's kind of insane, but we'll get into that here soon. But um, and then for another pick, this made my heart super happy. Is Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza? That's a great pick there. This one brought me pure joy. See, while they snubbed some major people here, they brought us some pure joy with some of these nominees, like Amelia Jones and Coda. Yes, the Oscars are going to do it, but please, for the love of God, Oscars, nominate Amelia Jones and Coda because God, she's so good, and I'm so happy she got in for the BAFTA. Um, and I'm really pulling for her or this other person to win, which is Renee Rinsva. Renee Rinsva, however you say her name, for the worst person in the world. Top 5 female performances of the year. I would put her in the top 5. She is absolutely incredible, and I think that she is a worthy winner here. It's between her and Amelia Jones for me personally to take this prize home, but uh, Renee Rinsva is so good in the worst person in the world. I definitely think that I would love to see her win and take this home. And then Joanna Scanlon for Afterlove. Never even heard of her. And then Tessa Thompson for Passing.
How was Tessa Thompson in it though?
She was really good. She was really good. I'm glad to see her getting in for more award stuff because it's only been Ruth Negga, and I'm really glad Tessa Thompson is getting some more love here. I think that that's really really good. But I still would have taken her out to put in some of the other snubs in here. Um, like, let's just get to the big one.
Kirsten Dunst. Kristen Stewart is dead.
Yeah, she's. This is going to be. I don't know how far back I can say as far as Oscars go, but now that she's not gotten in for the SAG or for the BAFTA, come Oscar time, because it's very unlikely. I'm taking her out of my 5 now, unfortunately. It's very unlikely she gets in. This will be the biggest snub in Best Actress in years.
I can't even think about a bigger one.
Me
Oh wait, no! I know when.
When?
Like 5 or 6 years ago, when Arrival.
Oh yeah, Amy Adams was nominated, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess since 2016, I guess you could say. But even then, she would have been my pick to win that year because my pick to win would have been uh, still Emma Stone, and so the but like Kristen Stewart would have been my pick to win. She's that good, and she's not getting nominated here. This has to be one of the biggest snubs of all awards season ever, and it hurts my soul not to see the best performance of the year not get nominated. Oh my god, that hurts. Especially considering it's ran by her son, Prince William. But I guess because it's like they're trying to, maybe because it completely demolishes the royal family. Maybe they didn't want anything to do with that movie or something like that because they are British. But I just don't know, man. That's 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 some fucking bullshit. But there are some other snubs in this category too. Like I almost said Kate Winslet. Why did I almost say Kate Winslet? Oh my god, help me think of the name. Nicole Kidman. There's
Oh, yeah,
Nicole Kidman.
yes, yes.
She missed uh for being the Ricardos. And one of the biggest shockers, because I honestly thought like they would love her, is Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter because she's British. She won for The Favorite. She's had that kind of familiarity with the BAFTAs, so I was really shocked to see that not in there. And then, of course, there's no Rachel Zegler, but that was to be expected.
She should be, but she's not.
And there's maybe a few other people in there, but overall, the big snubs are Olivia Colman, Nicole Kidman, and Kristen Stewart, who were all in my Oscar fives, and they're literally no other person here except for maybe Alana Haim, who I think is safe to put in the Oscar 5 now.
Yeah.
Other than Alana Haim, I don't see any of these other people getting nominated for the Oscar other than Alana Haim and Lady Gaga. So I honestly think we are living in a world where Lady Gaga wins the BAFTA.
This is not though. This is not. This isn't like last year where it was. Where everyone won somewhere different. Now there's like people getting in here but not there, and other people getting in nominated there and not here.
I know, right? This is shaking up the awards season. What are your thoughts on this category? And
I like it. But I haven't seen it. But take out Tessa Thompson. And put in Kirsten Stewart or Olivia Colman.
yeah, I think that take out Tessa Thompson, put her in, or if you wanted a person of color in there, because I know they want to be diverse, take out Joanna Scanlon because I haven't seen After Love, but maybe she's really good, and then put in Kristen Stewart. It's just
She's been a lot of good stuff though. So
oh nice.
she was in Stardust, the other Boleyn girl.
Oh, but yeah, that's kind of a big shock for me. That's just unbelievable there. And Martha Plimpton should be getting in, but she's not in the lead, unfortunately. So for best,
I remember wasn't there 2 best pictures before this year too?
there's outstanding British film and then there's best film.
Yeah.
Those are like the 2 best picture categories.
Yeah, they didn't do the outstanding British film this year then.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, too. Yeah, because could we see a double winner then?
I see what you're talking about. I actually don't. With what I have predicted in best film, I don't think we're going to see a double winner, but that would be interesting. So for outstanding British film, you've got After Love, Ollie and Ava. That's why they've been getting a bunch of nominees as their British films. Belfast, Boiling Point, Cyrano. Everybody's talking about Jamie. That was a fun surprise. House of Gucci. I'm somehow British because I'm directed by Ridley Scott. and then and then Last Night in Soho, which was a lovely surprise seeing there. No Time to Die, and Passing. So, what do we think of this category?
It's surprising I don't see how is Cyrano a British film too.
Well, it's Peter Dinklage is British.
No, he's
And
not.
he's not? I thought he was.
No.
Oh.
The director's British though, and the girl's British.
Okay. Then that's probably why. Yeah. Peter Dinklage, I think he's British in the movie, though. Cyrano. Could be wrong. But,
Yeah, but like Peter Dinklage is actually from New Jersey.
oh, interesting. I don't know that.
Oh yeah, too. And Boiling Point sounds really cool.
I do really want to see Boiling Point.
You know what it's about, right?
It's something like it looks like it's a chef movie.
Yeah. It says on the busiest night of the year at the hottest restaurants in London, a charismatic, commanding head chef balances a knife edge multiple personal and professional crises starting to destroy everything he's worked for. A surprise visit from a health and safety inspector sets the staff on edge as the overbooked hotspot fills with guests. Jones tries the best to diffuse tensions with management and crew by catering to the ridiculous demands of customers.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, too. And you know what they said it is though too?
What?
It's a one take.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm very curious to see it.
I'm gonna try and find it online.
Same. I'm very curious to watch it now. I'm gonna have to check that out here soon. When I'm doing my 2021 catch up. So, um, but outstanding British film though, my personal pick, what I think should win, is Last Night in Soho. I was blown away by that movie, but I think what will win is Belfast. I could see Belfast taking it. Um, what about you?
My pick though would be Cyrano, but I don't think Belfast is winning here.
Really? What do you think is going to win?
No Time to Die.
Interesting. Okay.
Because it's how beloved Daniel Craig was, and it's Daniel Craig's last performance as Bond, and it ended out on a good note.
Yeah. I mean, and I could see them, the BAFTAs, doing something strange like that. But if there's an upset, I would definitely be fine with No Time to Die taking that. Um,
Or Cyrano, right?
or Cyrano. Yeah, Cyrano would be my second pick to second personal pick to win. Um, but that is really uh, that's really a good category there, and I'm definitely going to be intrigued to see uh, what wins. Um,
Which we can never watch this, can we?
he says the guy said it'll be available on BBC One in uh, Britain and around the world. So I wonder if BBC One will allow you to watch it. But
Because it's usually on at weird hours too, though.
what time is it at usually?
Like at 3 a.m. my time or something.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so yeah. Hopefully that, what do you think will win now let's get the best film. Mike, you froze. Yeah, everyone. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Next, we're gonna get to Best Picture. Like which I can't wait. Yeah, everyone. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Next, we're gonna get to Best.
Okay. I'm
What
going to do like this because holy crap, that was some serious bullshit that just happened. It just froze on me. Like I couldn't operate anything. The mouse, the little thing kept on spinning over and over again. And it was so dumb.
I was worried that was me because, like I was having a little bit of internet problems all day, so I thought, oh no, did I freeze?
Yeah, but no, it was me. And man, right when we were on best film too, which sucks. But yeah, for best film, the nominees are Belfast.
You're
Don't
black
Look Up.
again. You're black.
Oh, you can't. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm right
I don't
here.
mean you're black. I don't mean you're black, but
Yeah, I can see the resemblance, but um, but the nominees are Belfast, Don't Look Up, getting in, Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, and Belfast, right? Or did I say that already?
you said Belfast.
Um,
Maybe King Richard then.
Dune. That was it. My bad. It was Dune. So we have Dune, Power of the Dog, Licorice Pizza, Belfast, and Don't Look Up. Speaking of King Richard, major snub here. King Richard was doing pretty well in some categories, and King Richard missed here, unfortunately. So that was really a big shock. And then also a big snub for Tick Tick Boom, a big snub for
Oda.
Coda. Oh, Coda not getting in shocked me. How do you nominate Amelia? Don't Look Up only had one acting nom, and that was a not two. How do you nominate Amelia Jones and Troy Kotsner and the screenplay, but you don't give it Best Picture? That is beyond me. That's just that's wild. That's crazy. I don't get that. I would have taken Don't Look Up out, and I would have put Coda in here personally. In my opinion. But yeah, that's kind of this category is pretty good, other than that one admission into it. But what do you think of this category?
I don't like. It's good, but it's not amazing. Only because Don't Look Up is not that good of a movie. It's okay, but I liked it for what it is. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know what would make the movie a little bit better too?
What?
Okay, if you take out the news people, right?
Yeah, Kate Blanchett and Tyler Perry.
Yeah, and then you extend and then you introduce Timothy Chalamet earlier into the film too.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Because he was in it way too little.
A lot of people were in it for a shorter time than I expected.
Yeah,
but
do you know when Timothy Chalamet gets introduced?
I don't know the exact time frame, but I know
it's about halfway through the film.
Yeah, it was a while into it. That's kind of insane. So yeah, so what do you think is the biggest snubs here and the biggest front runner.
Okay, Coda and Tick Tick Boom, are snubbed. But I don't know why, but I could see either going to Power the Dog or Dune, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's honestly between those two as well here.
What about Belfast though, too?
Yeah, see, Belfast being British does help it.
But they do though, like have a thing though with the Irish though.
Oh, okay.
Like is how those two do not get along.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point, but um so I could see Belfast winning for the BAFTA, but to me, I think it's personally just because Dune was the most just because those were both the most nominated films. I could see Dune or Power of the Dog taking it here.
Like when do I honestly though, like do you know when do I see though Dune actually winning though? Do you know when?
When?
The next film.
Oh yeah, part two. I could see that doing a clean sweep, possibly. Um but yeah, so I don't really think Dune has huge chances here, but well, or at the Oscars, but here at the BAFTAs, I can see it. So, um, but I'm gonna say for right now, I think will win is the Power of the Dog, and then should win is Licorice Pizza. What do you think?
I haven't seen Licorice Pizza yet, but I want to. But
Yeah,
like I could see, Dune winning, but I think Power of the Dog should win.
nice, nice.
I
Yeah,
love
that.
Power of the Dog. I love Power of the Dog.
Yeah. Love Power of the Dog as well too. So yeah, that's the BAFTAs, folks. Now let's run through the most nominated films. I know that the um top two, if you could pull that up, but I know the top two were.
Yeah. Sure. Hold on.
I know the top two were the film were Dune with 11, The Power of the Dog with 8, but then I'm trying to figure out what were the rest.
Let me look. Hold on. Okay, let me pull it up. Not still believe though that Lady Gaga might be the favorite now.
I know that's crazy, but hey, we said that about her with The Star Is Born.
She
And
was good though. She was good in A Star Is Born.
she was, but she didn't win the Oscar for that. And I remember,
Yeah, but it's different though. Like once when like we saw she wasn't the favorite really anymore though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Um,
I'm pulling it up right now.
cool. But yeah, my top 5 favorite surprises here at the BAFTAs were Amelia Jones and Coda being nominated, Renee Rinsva for The Worst Person in the World, um, Julia Ducournau being nominated for Titan, and then
Okay, here's what it was. Okay,
okay,
11 with Dune, right?
yeah,
8 for Power of the Dog.
all right,
6 is Belfast.
ooh, nice.
5 is a three-way tie with Licorice Pizza, No Time to Die, and West Side Story. How do you not nominate it if it has 5 nominations, right?
Yeah, that's odd. It's got 5 nominations, but it doesn't get nominated for Best Picture. That's kind of wild.
Okay,
And Don't Look Up is not even on that most nominated.
I'm going to do all of them though. Do you know why?
Why?
Yeah. Okay. Number 4 is after 4 with 4 nominations, a tie between After Love, Boiling Point, Cyrano, Don't Look Up, King Richard, and Passing.
Okay.
3 is Coda, Drive My Car, The French Dispatch, Hachiguchi, Nightmare Alley.
Oh wow.
And then 2 is Being the Ricardos, Corella, Flea, The Hedge Guy, Last Night in Soho, The Lost Daughter, Summer of Soul, and The Worst Person in the World.
Wow. So yeah, that's kind of crazy that you have West Side Story with 5 nominations and Don't Look Up with 4. Yet West Side Story misses Best Picture and Don't Look Up gets in. So I don't know. That's kind of odd in my opinion. Don't know how that works, but definitely an interesting BAFTAs. Um, my top 5 favorite surprises were, um, like we said, Amelia Jones, Renee Rinsva, Julia Ducournau, Ann Dowd, and then there's someone else that I was, or
Lana Heim?
Alana Haim. That was my other one. Yeah, so those were my top 5 favorite surprises at the BAFTAs. What were your top 5 favorite?
My top 5 was, Ann Dowd was number 1 with the bullet.
Oh yeah,
I love that Jesse Plemons got in and Mike Faced, so that's 3.
yep,
Power of the Dog, for Best Picture, that wasn't a surprise, but
yeah.
And then Troy Kotsur getting nominated, but that's not a surprise either. So I don't know.
Well, but those are the 5 that you definitely love the most. So that's good to.
Mike Face was amazing, and
Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm excited to check that out.
Do you think that honestly though, do you think there's any chance that Coda does not get nominated for Best Picture now?
Oh no, it's in. It's a deadlock. It's a deadlock after the SAG, Critics' Choice, and Globe. It's a deadlock. Like
Last year I noticed though is the film that won Best British Feature should have won Best Picture.
which one?
Promising Young Woman.
Yeah. What won Best Picture that year?
Nomadland.
Oh yeah,
That was good though. That was good.
It was really good. But yeah, I would have given it to Promising Young Woman or The Father.
Oh yeah, The Father. Yes.
But so that's the BAFTA nominations, guys.
Pay attention to the BAFTA nominations too, people. Now I know that they're British films, but those because last year they predicted Anthony Hopkins and they got Frances McDormand. So
They did, and for the last several years, they've gotten the Best Actress race down. Like Olivia Colman won for The Favorite. Frances McDormand won for Nomadland and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So the BAFTAs have been probably honestly more of a predictor than SAG at this point. Like they are actually really good at predicting who wins a lot of times, but ever since their new rules, I don't know if that's much in line anymore. But they definitely used to be. So I think that
was because last year, remember, they predicted, Anthony Hopkins, and then when they had the jury rule too.
Yeah. And so I think that with this whole jury rule thing, I think that it solidifies that your top 2. In fact, I think that it solidifies that maybe your top. Well, I'll have to see who else wins, but honestly, your top 3 frontrunners, I think, are Lady Gaga, Nicole Kidman, and honestly, I never thought I'd say this. Alana Haim maybe in the top 3 discussion.
You think she could win though?
If she wins the BAFTA, yes.
For one movie too. Can you believe that?
Her first ever movie, and she's already in contention in talks for actress, which is crazy to me. But she's so good. She's incredibly good. And there was no Bradley Cooper here, by the way, this time. He got in for the SAG. He did not get in for the BAFTAs.
Oh yeah, do you know how he plays John? Who did he play? John Peters, right?
John Peters, yeah.
Do you know who John Pierce was married to before?
I know he was married to Barbara Streisand.
No, Pamela Anderson.
Oh, really? Nice. Cool.
Yeah, but if this is a great year for TV, like I think it is, Pamela Anderson could get nominated. Pam and Tommy should get nominated for the TV stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then it won't happen, but I think Peacemaker should too, though.
Yeah, and Ozark definitely will.
Both of them will.
But yeah, so that's the BAFTA noms, guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys surprised by any? Do y'all have any snubs? Are y'all really not surprised? Did this go the way you guys expected? Let us know down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And so next up, we will be going through the guilds. Now, the only ones I know of, and we will read them through again. Ross is going to read them for me, but the only ones that I know of are the producers guilds. I actually have not read what the WGA is and what the DGA is. So this will be like a fun little surprise for me even. So
yeah, let me look.
I only know of one film that got in for the WGA, but everything else I don't really know. So
let me find it.
And in case you guys didn't know, Writers Guild of America, it's voted on by the writers branch of the Academy. And then the Director Guild of America is voted on by the directors branch. Producers Guild of America is by the producers branch. The PGA is the most like true to Best Picture. It's the one that predicts Best Picture the most of the
except though, like a few years ago, they were really wrong though.
Which ones?
When the Big Short won.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, sometimes they don't get the winner, but I know that they do get a lot of times the nominees. But usually, your winner at least gets nominated for Best Picture. That's usually what happens there. And the Big Short was nominated that year for Best Picture.
That was amazing though. If only for the Margot Robbie bathtub scene.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but though
way better Adam McKay movie. But usually WGAs predict what's going to get nominated for screenplay. DGAs predict who's not going to get nominated for director. So this will be fun and exciting. So,
okay, now best original screenplay I already have problems with.
Oh, okay. Well,
Being the Ricardos.
Okay.
It was good though. Don't Look Up.
Oh my.
The French Dispatch.
Ooh, okay, that's a lovely surprise. Okay.
King Richard.
All right.
And then Licorice Pizza.
I'm happy about Licorice Pizza, but
Don't Look Up. Oh my god.
No Mass. No, come on. Those are dead now for screenplay. I was really hoping WGA would at least nominate Mass, but
okay,
like that, like they nominate Booksmart. I was hoping they would do something like that with Mass, but damn, no, they didn't. I'm so mad. But Belfast even missed for that.
Yeah, and then best adapted screenplay. You'll be happy about all these.
Okay.
Coda.
Yes.
Dune.
Yes.
Nightmare Alley.
Ooh. Okay, nice.
Tick, Tick, Boom.
Yes.
And West Side Story.
Ooh, that's cool. That's a good 5. Wow. The front runner's missing. Power the Dog didn't get in.
Oh yeah, but
Whoa.
And now they only have we'll do the TV too, because the TV is just as interesting as the movies, if not more so.
But I do want to say this. I don't know if Jane Campion is a member of the WGA. You have to be a member. That's why Tarantino lots of times doesn't get WGA nominations. is because I don't think he's really a member of the WGA. You have to be a member, I think, to still be nominated for WGA. So maybe that's the case with Power of the Dog. I still think it's getting nominated for the Oscar. But man,
Yes,
what do you think is going to win in those categories for
I
screenplay?
honestly think that like Coda, and then don't be surprised if it's a Licorice Pizza upset, because I just hope that Don't Look Up does not win.
Same. And has Paul Thomas Anderson ever won for screenplay?
Oh, look, I don't. I'm gonna look right now. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. List of nominations. No.
Wow. So yeah, see, Adam McKay, he's already won for a much better screenplay with The
He
Big Short.
only has 2 screenplay nominations at the Oscars, too.
Oh wow.
Wait, 3. 3. And one of them, though, I don't even know how it got nominated for Best Screenplay at the Oscars.
Which one?
Inherent Vice.
Oh yeah, that did get screenplay nom.
Yeah.
The screenplay was good. I actually liked the screenplay of that. But then I'm rooting for PTA because Adam McKay has already won for a much better screenplay with The Big Short, a much better screenplay. So I'm really, really pulling for Paul Thomas Anderson here. And then, of course, Coda. It makes me happy that Power of the Dog's not here because I'm actually really hoping that Coda pulls this off. I think it could.
Wait, but the biggest surprise out here, too, is Nightmare Alley.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. And the French Dispatch. I was not expecting the French Dispatch to be an original screenplay. That was really a shock, but
Could it, though? Could
I'm
those
really
two be
happy.
nominated? Could those two be nominated for Best Picture now, maybe?
Best Picture?
Yeah.
Best Screenplays? Sure, I could maybe see that, but I don't know about Best Picture. Nightmare Alley, maybe. I could see an argument for Nightmare Alley because it still has that Critics' Choice, but I don't think French Dispatch is a Best Picture.
Oh, yeah, two. Okay, you know which one? Okay, now the best documentary screenplay: Becoming Cousteau, Exploring Murbridge, and Like a Rolling Stone.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And
So,
now the TV, which is the TV's more interesting than the movies now.
ooh,
Best drama series, writing, right?
yeah,
The Handmaid's Tale,
okay,
Loki,
ooh,
The Morning Show,
okay,
Succession,
okay.
and Yellow Jackets.
Yes, yes, Yellow Jackets gets it. Oh, that just makes my heart happy. I'm cheering for Yellow Jackets. I think Succession is gonna win, but
Wait, though. Comedy series, Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
ooh, okay,
Hacks,
ooh, fun.
Only Murders Left in the Building,
Okay, yes, that's way
Ted
smart.
Lasso,
Okay, nice.
and then What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, motherfucker.
What?
That is hard. That is hard. Those are all great.
Yes.
Jeez.
Okay, and then now, like, best new show.
But
You're
I
gonna
think
no. This one you're gonna go, fuck, this is hard too.
okay.
Hacks,
All right.
Loki,
Ooh. Okay.
Only Murders Left in the Building.
Oh.
Wait, Reservation Dogs.
Oh
And
fuck.
wait, and then Yellow Jackets.
Oh fuck. Jeez.
You see how these are more interesting than the movie ones?
Yeah, see, that's why TV is much more interesting right now than movies are. But like, oof, that is so okay. I do want to talk about these categories because that's kind of crazy. First off, Reservation Dogs didn't get in for writing for comedy series. Curb this season, I would have replaced Curb with it, but whatever. Everything else, though, holy crap, that's hard. I think I would give it to Only Murders in the Building for writing for a comedy series. But damn, that's hard. And And as far as best new show goes, yeah, I think. So shoot, I love Reservation Dogs,
And you
but I
love
think I would.
12, and
I
you
think I
love
would.
Murders Left in Building, and you loved Hacks. So
Yeah. Um. So I think I would only. I think I would give it though, just as far as like if you're talking about the biggest show, I think that it's clear that that Yellow Jackets. It's the second most watched show on Showtime. I think that definitely would be worthy of uh best new show. So I guess that's what I would have to give it to. But what are your thoughts on the TV categories?
I've only seen one of them, and that's a Loki. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a like long form original American Horror Story double
Okay.
feature, Mayor of Easttown,
Ooh. Okay.
Them Covenant,
Ooh. Okay.
The White Lotus.
Oh, please tell me Maid's in there.
It's in another category, because this is original,
Oh, original. Okay. Cool.
and then a Midnight Mass.
Ooh.
Have you seen
Well,
that?
yeah, I saw that. That was really good. You know what? As much as I love Mayor of Easttown, I would have to give it to Midnight Mass for that. I would give it to Midnight Mass for that. That was a really good one.
Okay, and then long form adapted Halston, whatever that is.
Oh, that's that one with Ian McGregor on Netflix. That's yeah, I know which one that is. Haven't
Oh
seen it.
yeah. Impeachment, American Crime. I want to see that one.
I do want to see that. That sounds interesting.
Made,
Yes.
Underground Railroad,
Oh, I still need to see that one really bad.
and then WandaVision.
Whoa. Okay. That what is love? What is love if not, or what is grief if not love persevering? Apparently, that line was enough to get in for WGA.
Now I'll look up the
That's pretty cool.
cinematography awards too.
All right.
The American Society of Cinematographers. Let's see. Okay, gotta find it. I can't. It's hard to see though. Okay, it says feature film. Bruno, for the tragedy of Macbeth, right?
Okay.
Greg Fraser, Dune.
Okay.
Dan Lawston, Nightmare Alley.
Ooh.
Ari Wagner, Power of the Dog.
Okay.
Henry Zimbarkulis, Belfast.
Spencer's missing again.
Yeah.
Damn. And is there any other ones missing, or is that pretty solid?
Yeah, that's pretty solid, except for Spencer. But okay, now Spotlight. I don't know what that means, but Titan got a Spotlight nomination.
Oh, okay, that's exciting. That should be getting all the cinematography noms, but
Pat Sola for
okay.
Pig.
Oh, for Pig. Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And then what else is in Spotlight?
And that's it. Oh, yeah, it's a movie called Jockey, which is supposed to be really good.
Oh, I have a screener for that. I need to check that out. But yeah.
And then we'll do the editing awards, and then and then the rest of them are too.
What the Annie Awards? Okay.
No, the Editors Guild.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Cool. Okay.
The Ace Awards. Ace Awards.
Oh, okay. So which one is that?
The American Cinema Editors. Ace.
Ace. Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm happy with them so far. I mean, okay. They have two. Oh God, no. Okay, luckily they split them up, right? But still,
All right. What are the nominees?
for edited dramatic, Belfast, right?
Okay.
Dune,
Okay.
King Richard,
All right.
No Time to Die, and The Power of the Dog.
Oh wow. No
And then
time to die. No time to die game for editing now. That's I might have to put that in for editing at the Oscars. That's
and get ready for best edited feature, comedy or musical.
oh. Don't Look Up.
Cruella, Don't Look Up.
God. Okay.
The French Dispatch.
Ooh. Okay.
Licorice Pizza.
Hey, nice.
Tick Tick Boom.
That all of that's a great category other than Don't Look Up.
Yes. And then the documentary, one of them I think should be nominated for them all too, but it's not.
Uh-oh.
Best edited documentary, right? Flea, right?
Uh-huh.
The Rescue,
Okay.
Summer of Soul,
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Val.
Ooh, okay.
That should be getting nominated everywhere, huh?
Definitely in the
Documentary category, I mean.
documentary categories for sure. That should be getting in
Velvet Underground.
everywhere. Okay.
And then best edited animated feature film, Encanto.
Okay. Nice.
Luca,
Ooh, nice, nice.
The Mitchells and Machines,
Yep. That's a good one.
Ryan the Last Dragon,
Okay.
and then somehow Sing 2.
Sing 2?
Yes.
Hey. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but like I just think that Val should be getting nominated for best documentary.
Oh, I agree. I agree. That should be getting in. But yeah, that's in my top 5 for documentaries this year, so that should definitely get in. But yeah, so interesting. What do you think are kind of the front runners in each category there?
Okay, I think that like Dune and No Time to Die, Dune and The Power of the Dog are the favorites in that one.
Yep.
And then, Licorice Pizza, and I hope it's Tick Tick Boom, but Don't Look Up is probably no favorite.
At this point, anything other than Don't Look Up. Like if it's Tick Tick Boom, I love that because that does snappy editing great. And then Licorice Pizza is those long takes, but it's almost like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where it's like really well done long takes. And so I would love for something like that to get nominated.
Yeah, but do you know why though? Too
Or to
though,
win.
but like Tick Tick Boom, what like that editing during during the two songs were really great.
Oh yeah, especially the editing during the therapy song.
What?
During the therapy song. That
Yeah, or the other one too, dude. Which one?
which one?
Is the Why?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I forget how the lyrics go, but you know which one I mean, right? Like when he's playing by himself in the piano.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, that was our our guild things, like
Wait,
I don't.
you haven't done DGA.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And then you haven't ran through the PGA for the audience either. So
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know if they've been announced the nominees yet. I can't find them. Let me see. I'll try. Oh, okay. I think I see. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find them. Okay, you're gonna be happy with all these. Okay,
Okay.
best directing. Feature film is Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza, right?
Boom, baby. Yeah.
Kenneth Branagh for Belfast.
Okay.
Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog.
Nice.
Steven Spielberg, West Side
Ooh.
Story.
Okay, I almost thought he was dead for a second there because he wasn't getting in a lot of places, but
And
nice.
then Denis Villeneuve for Dune.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
That's a very solid 5.
Documentary. Jessica Kingdom Ascension.
Okay,
Uh,
never heard of it.
Stanley Nelson Jr. for Attica, whatever that is.
Attica. Oh, actually, I have seen Ascension. I remember what Ascension is. Yeah, I've seen that. It's really good.
Raoul Peck for Exterminate All Brutes.
Never heard of that one, but
Amir Questlove Thompson, Summer of Soul.
boom. Yes, that's awesome.
Wait though, now first time feature film.
Oh,
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
please have Master Pig in here.
Rebecca Hall for Passing, right?
Uh huh.
Tatiana Hazario for Prayers for the Storm.
Uh huh.
Lynn Manuel Miranda for Tick Tick Boom.
Yo, that's huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Silvesky for Pig.
Yes.
And then Emma Sligman for Shiva Baby.
Oh, okay, that's amazing. I'm mad about Mass. I'm really mad about Mass not getting in there, but shit, I'm so happy that like films like Shiva Baby and stuff got in, and Pig, and some of those other picks there. So, but yeah, disappointing about Mass. So interesting lineup. What do you think are kind of the front runners in those categories?
I think Steven Spielberg is a kind of a front runner,
Yeah, I could see him being the front runner. I think Jane Campion. I think she's gonna kind of take it. So
yeah, I think she'll take it, But
um,
and then do not count out Denis Villeneuve or even Kenneth Branagh, because Kenneth Branagh's never won a directing award before. So
oh yeah, that'd be I could definitely see him winning directing here. Paul Thomas Anderson's never won a directing award, and that baffles me. I think
yeah.
PTA should definitely win, but nice. So on to PGA, I guess now.
Oh, okay. The Daryl Zanuck Award, for theatrical motion pictures,
All right.
and that is Being the Ricardos,
Yep.
Belfast,
Nice.
Coda.
Yes.
Don't Look Up.
Okay.
Dune,
Okay.
King Richard,
Nice.
Licorice Pizza,
Yes.
The Power of the Dog,
Cool.
Tick Tick Boom,
Tick, tick, boom. Okay.
and then West Side Story.
Ooh, dude, that's all awesome. I love that. Yeah, that's
And
really
then
cool.
now, outstanding outstanding producer of an animated theatrical motion picture, Encanto,
Ooh, okay.
Luca.
Yeah, that's. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm right here. I got myself back on the computer. Okay.
Okay. Luca.
Okay, Luca.
The Mitchell vs. the Machines.
Yes. Awesome.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay.
And Sing 2.
Oh my God! Could Sing 2 make an upset and actually get nominated for the Oscar?
Maybe now. Okay. Outstanding performance of the theatrical documentary motion picture, right?
Yeah.
Um, Ascension,
Ooh, okay.
The First Wave,
Interesting. I'm shocked that got in, but cool.
Flee,
Ooh, yes. Okay.
in the same breath,
2 COVID docs. Okay.
The Rescue,
Okay.
Simple as Water,
Oh my God, are they gonna snub? Keep on going.
Summer of Soul,
Oh thank God. Ooh. Okay,
and
cool.
then Riding with Fire.
Oh, ooh, that's awesome. I love that movie at Sundance. Last year. But um nice. So yeah, so a lot of those are really good. 2 COVID docs. I'm really surprised about that. But with First Wave and in the same breath. Um but yeah, so glad Summer Soul. I got worried for a second there. You were like listing off nominees, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's no Summer Soul." But I'm glad that got in. Uh, no Val, unfortunately, like we mentioned, no Sparks Brothers, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Too. They're okay, and then like also too like the TV ones are interesting too.
So what are the TV ones?
Producer of now like episodic television drama, right?
Yeah.
The Handmaid's Tale,
Okay.
The Morning Show,
Okay.
Squid Game,
Ooh, nice.
Succession,
Expected.
and Yellowstone.
Ooh, okay. Yellowstone. Whenever I heard you say yellow, I was thinking, ooh, Yellow Jackets, but that's cool.
And then the comedy one I'm happy about. It's
Let me
hard to
see
pick
this.
though. Ted
Oh,
Lasso,
ooh, yes, yes,
Only Murders in the Building,
yes. Awesome.
Hacks,
Ooh, nice.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Oh, nice, nice.
and Cobra Kai.
Whoa! Cobra Kai gets in. Okay, nice.
Yes! And
I
for
guess
season 3.
for season 3, yep, expected. That was probably the best season of the show yet. So, um,
And then the like David O. Wolpert standing old producer limited anthology, Dope Sick,
oh, okay.
Mayor of Easttown,
Ooh, nice.
The Underground Railroad,
Still need to see it.
WandaVision, and The White Lotus.
Oh, whoa, interesting.
Okay, get ready
Wait,
for
whoa. So Maid is missing.
yeah.
Oh my. Oh, that hurt.
Wait though. The most shocking thing is coming up.
Okay,
Outstanding producer of streamed or television motion pictures, right?
that's odd. That's a new category, I guess. I don't remember that category.
Wait till one of them you're gonna go, oh my god. Tom Petty, somewhere you feel me making wildflowers, right?
Okay.
Single all the way. Robin Roberts presents Mahala. Oslo.
I mean, half of these I haven't heard of, but okay.
Okay, come away. Come from away.
Okay.
And then 8-Bit Christmas.
Whoa. Okay. There is a streaming movie on there that I expected wouldn't get in, but I'm very bummed didn't get in. And that is the Snyder Cut of Justice
And
League.
then you know which one I thought should have gotten into?
Which one?
The Steven Soderbergh movie.
Oh yeah,
No Sudden Move.
those other movies was called. Yeah. I think that came out just so early in the year. I think people
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Outstanding producer of nonfiction television, 60 Minutes, right?
But uh-huh.
Alan V. Farrow. That was a good documentary.
Okay.
The Beatles Get Back.
Oh, nice. I still need to see that.
Queer Eye and Stanley Tucci. It's very long though.
Oh, the Beatles Get Back.
Yes, 468 minutes.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, I'll have to. Well, it's like 3 episodes, but I think they're all like super long. I don't remember.
Okay, the first episode is 2 hours and 37 minutes, right?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And the second episode is 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Jeez, yeah.
And the third episode is the shortest at 2 hours and 18.
Jeez, but they're all movie length. It's crazy.
Yeah, but still, so yeah, those were the PGAs.
Nice. Those are a good list of nominees. So now, how do we think that these awards, the BAFTAs, WGAs, DGAs, PGAs, all that fun stuff, how do we see this affecting the Oscars coming this Tuesday?
Okay. I as much as I hate to say it, Don't Look Up probably gets nominated for Best Picture.
I think so.
And then Being House of Gucci probably gets nominated for Best Picture.
I think the SAG really helps it. It didn't get in for PGA, but I think the SAG really helps it. And I think that being best British film with BAFTAs really help it. So yeah, I could see House of Gucci getting in.
Coda's already in, and Dune's already in, Power of the Dog's already in.
Oh yeah, and then of course we know now Kristen Stewart's done, unfortunately, but you could see Alana Haim sneak in there, maybe even win it. You could see Lady Gaga do that. So
Nicole Kidman, though,
yeah,
Okay. Now, before I saw the movie, I'm like, really? How could Javier Bardem be better than Nicole Kidman? And I watched the movie. He was.
he is. He's better than her in the movie, and he's not really. He's been getting award nominations, but he's not the one that's been as recognized as her. Even J.K. Simmons may be better. Like J.K. Simmons was really good, but he's not really.
Yeah, because that he was actually an alcoholic too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I would love to see. I'd love to see be in the crowd movie about Andy Griffith.
oh yeah, and guys, just saying, you could see Jared Leto get nominated this Tuesday for this.
And you ripped my heart out, left it to die in the street. Oh my God, my wife had to sing till her voice was hoarse while we figured out what the fuck was going on.
Oh, that's so great. But yeah, so that could definitely get nominated. And there's definitely, I think that all of what you mentioned is a pretty safe bet. I could see the French Dispatch getting it for screenplay. I could see, um, maybe uh, Nightmare Alley getting in for picture, maybe even. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, huh?
Yeah, the French Dispatch. I don't think that's best picture, but Nightmare Alley, I could see sneaking into best picture. So we'll have to wait and see on Tuesday, guys. You all have to join us for Monday night when we get together. I want to have me, you, Ari, Andrew,
Andrew.
a few other friends all get together on Monday night and we discuss our final Oscar predictions in every category before the Academy Awards on Tuesday. And then you guys can join us as Ross wakes up butt ass early in the morning. And then me waking up still pretty decently early in the morning. And we will be reacting live to the Academy Awards on Tuesday for you guys. So it's all really exciting. The awards race is heating up, guys. This show is going to be huge in March because and in February and March because of all the award shows coming up around that time. So there's going to be a lot of award roundtable for you guys
Coming up. Oh, yes.
coming up here. So Really, really excited. And so stay tuned for it all, guys. The only way you can do that is by liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. And yeah, so uh thanks again, Ross, for joining
Oh
me.
yeah, of course I love this.
Absolutely. And so we're excited. This Oscar race has just gotten more interesting.
A
So
lot more, yeah, because even though the Kristen Stewart is dead,
watch her get nominated on Tuesday, and we're
I
like,
would love it.
and we're like, holy shit!
No. Do you know? I hope it happens. Do you know why?
Why?
The Oscar expert.
Yeah.
No, what'll happen with him?
Oh, he'll freak out. Yeah. And I hope. Imagine if she gets in and Dowd gets in.
Imagine if her
That
and Dowd, and then Jennifer Lawrence gets in, but that'll be a piss poor thing, though.
No, Jennifer Lawrence, I don't think would get in, but I think that Endowed, I think Endowed has an even better shot than Jennifer Lawrence does,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, if Endowed and Kristen Stewart get in, their reaction is going to just be so crazy. And if Julia Ducournau was to sneak in the director, who knows? That's going to be something that could happen.
Like I remember when that movie Cold War got nominated, for Best Director.
And another round that got nominated for Best Director.
Yeah, I never saw that. Did you?
No, I didn't. I watched a little bit of it, but I never finished it. It was really good when I saw of it.
Do you know what was happening to me? I'd always start, and then something would come up, so then I'd forget to watch, and I'd say, "Oh, I'll watch it," and then something else would come up.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Hopefully, I can finish driving my car here soon, but I have to split that up in segments. But yeah, so again, guys, this was awesome spending time with y'all, talking all this awards talk. I will see you guys in the next video on Monday, and also stay tuned because on Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, I'm still trying to work it out with Andrew what day he wants to do it, but it's going to be the first episode of First Times with the Wolfman, where we will be talking all our first time watches, and it's going to be a monthly show. We'll be talking all of our first time watches of January.
Which Andrew?
Long.
I could join you guys too for that if you need me, or
Yeah, that'd be fun.
yeah, because I have a lot of first time watches. Like Don't Look Up, which that's kind of a
Yeah, and it can be new or old movies. So
yeah, I know, yeah.
So that's what's pretty nice. So it's just talking about our first time watches and stuff. So yeah, that would be fun. So that's going to be the first episode of that's going to start, and then I want that to be a monthly show. Um, so stay tuned for that, guys. And then other than every Monday being a new awards roundtable episode, I will work out some schedules for our other shows, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, and then just more 500 subscriber celebration stuff coming up and everything. So
I want to join the sleepover.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, because we got to do a drunk thing of actually right now, I haven't seen the new Boba Fett, but I'd rather watch the holiday special than Boba Fett.
I mean, I'm liking these newer episodes of Boba Fett,
but that one lady I'm not a fan of in Boba Fett though.
She's not in the new episode, which is good.
Thank God, I hate her.
Yeah.
It's I told Ari that, and you know what Ari said?
What?
Why? She's funny.
Why do you think anything's funny? But yeah, guys. So that'll be it. Remember, like, subscribe, join the Wolf Pack today. I will see you guys in the next video, and until next time, stay classy, my friends.